Good afternoon. My name is Jaron VanHouden. I hail from the Chadwick FFA chapter, and today I'm here to talk with you about what sparked my interest in horses and how they have impacted my life. The day was August 16th of 2019. I was volunteering at the Missouri State Fair when I received a phone call from Amarillo, Texas. Now, any other time, I would have simply put the phone back in my pocket and let the unknown number leave a message. However, I had just taken a break and I thought to myself, I might as well answer it. Hello? I answered the phone in a skeptical voice, assuming it would be a telemarketer. However, I was pleasantly greeted by J.C. Hammer, the manager of youth development for the American Quarter Horse Association. Congratulations, Jaron. You have been selected to participate in the 2020 American Quarter Horse Young Horse Development Program. My heart swelled with joy. You see, I had spent nearly the entire month of July filling out this lengthy application, and in that exact moment, all of my hard work had just paid off. You will receive your weanling Saturday, August 24th in Ogallala, Nebraska at the Nebraska Quarter Horse Classic Sale. After I repetitively said thank you, I immediately called my parents, who I felt were almost as excited as I was. On August 23rd, my family and I loaded up the truck and trailer and took off for the near 700-mile drive for Ogallala. After 12 hours in a crammed truck, we finally arrived at the Ogallala Livestock Center. Once we were there, we walked up and down this old wooden catwalk for probably close to an hour, just admiring all of the beautiful horses that would be for sale the following day. When I saw the reason I had came, at the very end of a row of stalls, there was a pen of nearly 25 weanlings. I was instantly in love. The day of the sale, I woke up with extreme excitement. I slurped down the hotel's complimentary cereal, got dressed, and headed back to the livestock center. Once we were there, I went back to that stall of weanlings and waited to meet the director of the sale. After I met with her, it was time for the presentation. I entered into the small sale ring within the livestock center. As the announcer announced my biography, I looked out and realized that there were absolutely no empty seats left in this small arena. These words boomed over the loud speakers. Jaron will receive his weanling from St. Clair Performance Horses out of Cahokia, Missouri. It was at that exact moment that I would meet my future best friend, SF for Tammy, or as I call her, Willow. After the presentation was concluded, I walked Willow up and down the many, many rows of stalls and met with the owner of St. Clair Performance Horses, Mr. Mike St. Clair. Mr. St. Clair told me all about his breeding operation and Willow's genetics, and even spoke with me a little bit about just how he became involved within horses. After this, Mike gave me the necessary transfer paperwork and health information and wished me and Willow the best of luck in all of our future endeavors. Willow and the Young Horse Development Program have impacted my life in more ways than I can ever name. However, I was involved within horses quite a while before I received Willow. My first memory of equine involvement goes back to when I was just an 8-year-old boy. As a young man, I remember my father driving me past the Finley River Saddle Club every Tuesday night after karate practice. I would stick my head out the window and look at all of the amazing horses seemingly fly across the arena in a cloverleaf pattern. Now, obviously, I had absolutely no idea what I was watching. However, I decided right then and there that I wanted to own my very own horse. Now, we'd always had old grade horses at the farm, but no, they were not good enough for me. I mean, they weren't even broke. And I wanted to ride. I begged my parents for almost a year to please, please, please buy me a horse. And after a year of begging, that finally paid off. When I was 9 years old, my father purchased me my very own Palomino paint mare. After 6 months of him leading me around on this mare and teaching me how to ride, he finally loosened his reins just a little bit and allowed me to ride by myself. Now, I would ride this mare every single day I could up and down the pasture by the road. When one day, a neighbor of ours stopped by, she'd seen me out and about riding and wanted to encourage me to participate in a local saddle club fun show. Now, after a bit of convincing from my dad, I competed in that fun show. And since then, I haven't slowed down one bit. I've now been showing horses for about 6 years, and I have no intentions of stopping anytime soon. I'm now going to propose to you a question. Where would you be without horses? Just think about it for just 1 second. Now, this is a question for which I personally have no answer. Before I was really involved within horses, I didn't have much to do after school besides like an occasional sports practice. Now when I get home from school, I sprint out to my filly's paddock to work with her. I go to the farm and ride one of my other horses. What started out as simply watching barrel racing at a local park has now become 8 years of hard work, dedication, passion, and countless memories. Thank you.